Sorry to keep you guys waiting so long for this long overdue video here with this Tall Fescue, and man, it does look a hot mess, as you can see here. The KBG checked out first, and it's partially my fault. Well, it's really all my fault. This is not that bad per se. The front yard in some areas looks even worse, but again, I've always said that once I get to this point, I'm not really worried about how it looks, because I'm getting ready for my overseed. I've already dropped this one down to a 2-inch cut, as you can see here. The grass, the older fescue, as you can see, survived, and all the bare spots is pretty much the young fescue that succumbed to the fungicide, and the KBG, because the KBG, you know, I didn't get a chance to water this. I had so much to do. As you see, I got my little tile deal out here. All this mess that I've been painting, redoing my laundry room. I'm almost done with it. It turned out okay, but I got mess everywhere. Then if you come in here, still in the middle of this remodel. I don't even think I showed you guys this. So I'm a one-man show. I like doing everything myself, and this is what I'm up against. Show you what else I did. Just finished getting all these windows done. The entire house, brand new windows, even upstairs. This house has almost 50 windows, 47 windows. So if you see me do my Bermuda lawn, it's the quickest that I can get out here with everything I have going on. The front is just entirely too big. I had a few cuts on this thing without washing it off, so it's been neglected. And as you can see here, the front really had its bout with the, it was a tough season that we had. Now the issue was not so much as the heat. I think we had probably one of the coolest summers on record here, and also the wettest, and the wet part is what I couldn't keep up with. When I went out on vacation, I mean, we got 3 or 4 inches of rain, and the temperature still was in the 90s. That is prime for fungus. And I mixed a couple of applications, and then, you know, then it just sit in with everything else that I had to get done. And I just said, okay, I'll wait till next season to really try to bring the yard back. Now you have some situation where some of this is dormant. The KBG will go dormant first because the roots is not as extensive as the as the fescue. So it's all sporadic, but you can see, I mean, what's here is here. But again, there's a lot of, I did put some stress on the yard because I've already started taking it down a cut, and I haven't fertilized since June, I believe. So this is what you can expect if you don't keep up with your fungicide treatments. Watering, we had a ton of water. We had a ton of water this summer. So much so that I really didn't have to run the sprinklers often. That's how much water we got. But the flip side of that moisture, extreme fungus pressure, and you have to, that fungicide, I mean, you better put that stuff down out like clockwork, because you cannot fight it off. You have to put that and have that fungicide. I think it's 28 days, and I think in certain cases it may be more than that depending on how much rain you get. I use the fresh surfactant, you know, to try to keep it to attach to the leaves and all that, keep it in the ground. But, you know, we got some serious, you know, storms with 3 inches of rain or more. But, like I said, I really don't care about August. It's almost September. In a few days, it'll be September, and this is overseed time anyway. So let me show you what I have going on as far as the seeds is concerned. You just got to forgive my mess. Once everything is all said and done, I'm coming out with my pressure washer and do this concrete stuff. So I kind of don't care about it right now, but that's neither here or there. this is what I have going on. I got my Brook Turf Type Tall Fescue, and I'm still going to mix in the Kentucky Bluegrass. This is my starter fertilizer here. I like it because it has the tenacity built in, mesotrione. This right here is basically the liquid version of this. This is some 1621 green pop. It's a starter fertilizer, and as you can see there, that's the tenacity. Because I have so much front lawn, you know, that's where this comes into handy. I put it in my tank sprayer there. So I'm going to go back with this same thing. What I'm going to do also back here with this Bermuda, but on the other side of the gate, I'm going to start running, I'm going to run Bermuda back there also. Unlike this Bermuda, this was apparently sodded at one point. I was able to just kill everything and let what was down here previously come back. Now that right there was never sodded at the back and all of that, so I'm going to basically just I'm going to wipe all the slate clean out there and throw Bermuda seed. Reason being is that the fungicide is so expensive, and it's extra care with the KBG and the fungicide, and that's not irrigated at the far back there. So Bermuda, I'm just going to take the winter months off without having to cut or anything. It's going to give me some time. So all of that's going to be Bermuda. I'm going to keep this Bermuda also. The only thing that I would do with this, if any, is probably level it and, you know, real cut it. I haven't decided on it yet, but that would be the max that I'll do back here. But anyway, starting this process, I've got my this is my aerator. I'm going to aerate the yard and get the seeds down. But before I do all of that, I'm going to go and get it dethatched and pick up all the clippings. Once I get aerated and dethatched, that's when I'm going to start this process. So hopefully within the next 2 weeks, I'll be able to be having that. And then by October, I could be shining again, ready to go through the next seasons, all the way up until June again, when the pressure starts all over again. Hopefully a lot of these projects will be done by that time, and I can focus more attention on my fescue, keeping the fungicides down and also keeping it watered. So hopefully I have a better season. I believe this is the worst season that I've had, and it's just the situations. And one of the reasons why, you know, I don't know which one is better, you know, having a hot summer with no rain or having a cooler summer with a lot of rain. That cooler summer with a lot of rain really set me back because of the fungus situation. When it gets dry, you know, I can deal with that because I have a sprinkler system, and then I don't have the fungus pressure as much. So this extra water we got this year really did a number in for me. So this is the worst that it's looked. But like I said, I'm going to go ahead and get it started again. I'm just going to do the front area, trying to limit how much fescue I have. That way, like, I was able to keep this in a reasonable state because it's so close, and right here is a swamp. I'm going to limit how much fescue I have, and basically that probably be what most of you guys have, just an average lawn, you know, average, you know, 10,000 or less square footage, and you're not dealing with acres like I have. So that's kind of what the reason behind that is, to really give myself some time to be able to keep up with it. Hey, thanks for watching. I know it's been a long time coming. I did have several videos started and just never finished, never got a chance to upload it during the process, during the time frame when I start noticing the fungus. I just had so much to do, and I still have so much to do. Hey, I appreciate you guys. I'm getting ready to you know, get this stuff down, and of course You know, I'm going to be super excited about the new grass when it gets here, the cooler temperatures. And, you know, it'll be all the way up until, you know, June or July before, you know, it starts to get the pressure again. And, you know, just keep watching. Thanks for watching, and I appreciate all the comments and helps.